Hello everyone. Hi, how are you? Hello. Are you with me? Anyone? If you're here, say hi. I am a few minutes late on. My apologies. As always, my software was not playing fair. So hello if you're joining me for the first time. My name is Anna. This is English Like a Native. And today we are doing our 10-minute pronunciation practice. Hello, Ali. You're the first person to join. Hi. So if you are here, then please do make sure you're a subscriber. If you're not, please press the big red subscribe button. If you are happy and ready to learn, click the thumb button. And if you know anyone who needs a little help with their pronunciation, then why not hit the share button and share this with all your friends. So today we're covering a short vowel sound. We're going to do it in 10 minutes. And today's vowel sound is the short ah sound. Very easy, a forward sound, ah, ah. Do this with me, ah, ah. See how wide my mouth goes on this? I don't do or ah. I stretch out my mouth, ah. Good morning everyone. Goodness, it's very early for Viviana. It's 5:39 in the morning. Well, thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you have a very happy day. Okay, so the sound ah appears in words such as at, apple, apple. I almost imagine that you're about to bite into an apple when you say this. Apple. It isn't apple, but an open apple. It's also present in the word cat. Do you have a cat? Are you a cat lover? Do you love cats? I certainly do. I used to have 2 cats. Unfortunately, I don't have them anymore. But they made me very happy. Happy. So let's try these in a sentence. So we have a fat cat sat on a mat. A fat cat sat on a mat. Interestingly, you might notice that here I didn't say a fat cat. I said a fat cat. That's because the schwa sound, is the most common sound in the English language. And this sound will replace many vowel sounds if the vowel sound is on a weak syllable. And here, a is not a strong syllable. It's not an important word here. So we make it weak and it becomes a. A fat cat sat on a mat. A fat cat sat on a mat. It would sound odd if you said a fat cat sat on a mat. Okay? One of you, Kong Nguyen, yeah, sorry, I can't say your name. I'm so sorry, I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Someday someone's going to have to teach me how to pronounce everybody's names. The British accent and American accents are different. Yes, they are. But I think everybody, if English is not your first language, whether you're learning American or British English, you will benefit from either. Because American English and British English, they're not that dissimilar in a lot of ways. They're not that dissimilar. And yes, I think you would benefit just to improve your pronunciation overall by joining these classes. Let's carry on. So we have a fat, that is an a. A fat cat sat on the mat. Be wary of this TH here, guys. Remember, always the tongue between the teeth. A fat cat sat on the mat. A fat cat sat on the mat. A fat cat sat on the mat. We don't have to say it super fast. But we definitely need to get those sounds right. So whatever speed you need to say these at, then that's fine with me, as long as it's correct. Okay, so then we move down to dad. Dad ran from again it's a schwa, from a bad man. Dad ran from a bad man. Dad ran from a bad man. So repeat that after me. Dad ran from a bad man. Good. Hello everyone joining me here. I've got people from all over the globe. It's always so exciting to see all the different countries coming together to learn English here. Brightens up my day, it really does. So then we have I, and remember, you are the most important person. So when you are talking about yourself, don't say say I. I had, that's bizarre, isn't it? I had. Teacher, have you made a mistake? No. Let me talk about this in a minute. But I had a. Is that one? No, that's not one either. I had a bath, that's a completely different vowel, beforehand. That is ha. So we have I had a bath beforehand. So here are our three short vowel a sounds, but we have these extra little bits that we need to talk about. So this is not bath, unless you're learning American English. If you're learning American English, here is a big difference. So in American English, it would be bath. So it would be bath. But in standard British English, this would be bath. Long vowel, tongue down, bath. I had a bath beforehand, bath. Okay, so that's one to be aware of. And in both American and British English, TH is always tongue between the teeth. Bath, 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 bath. Always tongue between the teeth. Okay. I said had. Why is this correct? Because I've written in perfect past. Is that the one? Perfect past. It always confuses me. Completely confuses me. Because they're all beginning with P. Past participle, perfect past, present past, blah, blah, blah. So it completely confuses me. But I did do a lesson all about why this is correct on Friday last week. So if you have a look, if this confuses you and it's worrying you, then just check back on the video backlog and look at the talk about the past. I think the video is called Talk About the Past. And I cover simple past and perfect past. Is it perfect past? Yes, past perfect. That way around, past perfect. And that will explain why this is right. I know it looks weird, but for us it's just normal. So I had a bath beforehand. I had a bath beforehand. Good, let's move down. So we have Matt, so that's an A. Matt is short for Matthew. Matt is short for Matthew. Thanked. Again, we've got THs here, be careful of those. Matt thanked. Make sure you get those two sounds. That becomes like a T. Thanked the lad. So a lot to think about here as well. Matt thanked the lad. Matt thanked the lad. Matt thanked the lad. Good. Tomaz says, native speakers don't have to learn the names of the tenses. Exactly. So we never learn the tenses. We don't learn the grammar or the grammar rules as such. We kind of learn it subconsciously, and which is why I think you should learn in the same way as a native does. So Hassan says, what about fast? If you're doing American English or you're doing a Northern English accent, then you would say fast or fast, depending. American is fast and Northern English is fast. Fast. I say Northern English, like Lancashire or Yorkshire would be fast. But standard British English, as in Southern British English, is fast. It's that long vowel again, like bath, fast. Okay? All right, so the next one, we're nearly on 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be running over. I hope you have a little more time and you don't have to run off and leave me. We have Janet, female name, Janet, J. And this is a plosive sound, guys. It's not strictly plosive, but lots of my students make this fricative. They say Janet, J. But we don't have that friction. It's J, Janet, Janet. Paddled, Janet paddled fast. No, we've just talked about that. That's a long vowel. Janet paddled fast. Janet paddled fast. And just a word of warning, if you are going to send rude messages, then you will be blocked. So if you don't want to be blocked from the channel, then please be polite and respectful. Thank you very much. Here's an interesting one. Can you or can't you? Can you or can't you? Ka, short vowel, can. Ka, long vowel. So it's not can you or can't you. It's can you or can't you? Can you or can't you? Can you or can't you? Lots of people get confused between these two words, and I get this question all the time. So be aware. Ka, car, ka, car. Okay, it's that real difference in vowel length. And look at my mouth. Ka, car. Really big open sound here. So can you or can't you say that correctly? Can you or can't you? In American English, can you or can't you? Can you or can't you? Can you, can't. Maybe Americans say can't. Maybe Americans do keep it the same. Let me have a quick look. Will this give me the American English? Can't. So Americans keep it the same, which is why it can sometimes be confusing if you're learning a mixture of British English and American English. So Americans say can't. I can't. But in British English, can't. Can't. Would a northerner, how about a northerner? I can't do it, I can't. Even if you're doing Northern English, any English accent would say can't. Can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. But American English is can't. I can't do it. Thank you, Zahir. You're doing a fantastic job of moderating. I don't know why we're getting some unpleasant people commenting today, but thank you, moderator. You are a star. Okay, so can you or can't you? And then I've written, I'll be glad if you like, share, and subscribe. So guys, if you haven't done already, please do click that thumb button. I did say on the last live lesson, it'd be great if I got 200 thumbs, and I finally did. So that made me really happy. So let's see if we can do the same thing. So if you are here, let's get those thumbs up. You know that makes me very happy. And if you're not already a subscriber, then please do press the big red subscribe button and the bell notification button, which will tell you every time I go live, so you won't miss out in future. Let's just go over those one more time before I leave you. We have at, apple, cat. A fat cat sat on the mat. Dad ran from a bad man. I had had a bath beforehand. Matt thanked the lad. Janet paddled fast. Can you or can't you? I'll be glad if you like, share, and subscribe. Great. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. It is always a pleasure. Oh, I'm breaking my set. The beauty of live television. Hey. Okay, well, now you know what sits behind and props up my British poster picture. Wonderful. Well, it's all it's all turned into a mess right here. So I'm going to drink my tea, keep calm, and carry on. Chaps, I am going to be here again at 6:30. So literally in about 6.5 hours time, I'll be here doing a longer lesson all about the vocabulary and pronunciation of words around politics and Brexit. Yes, so if you are interested in joining me for that one, then I would be glad to have you. So come along in 6.5 hours and hopefully I will have fixed the set and everything will be a-okay. I have put a schedule out of all the lessons that I'm doing live this week. So if you are not already aware and you want to know what time I'm going live each day, I'm doing different times each day so that it's good for everybody. Then head over to the Facebook page or the Instagram page where I've posted a full schedule for the week. Links to those are in the description box below, along with all the other links, goodies and bits and bobs that will help you. But yeah, come and join me, Facebook and Instagram, and then you'll know exactly when I'm going to be live this week, as long as I have no technical issues, which I tend to always do, but I'll do my best to be here. All right, guys, take care. Have a lovely day. Mwah, mwah. Lots of love from London. Bye.